Hi everyone, here's my new little girl. My little Shadoe is her name, and it's feed time, so I've got to try and wake her up a little bit. So I'm going to make her a little bit cooler, unwrap her and make her wake up a little bit for her feed. She's such a beautiful little baby. She's oh, I did find her COA, so this is her. She's the Elly by Dawn Bowie, and that's her there. And she's 17 inches long and almost 6 pounds, so she's a good size. So she's a beautiful baby, beautiful size baby. 17 inches because her little legs are a little bit bent. She's such a beautiful little sculpt. So anyway, it's her feed time. So, and she is hungry now. She's been having little bits here and there. And her eyes are still a little bit swollen and red from her birth, because it was only today. So yeah, she's a good baby. She did cry a lot to start with. When she was first born, she cried quite a bit, but it's been a couple of hours now and she's feeling better. She's settling down a little bit, and she's got a little bit of dry skin happening in places, and still got quite a bit of bruising from her birth. Her umbilical cord's doing good. Oh, and she's a hungry little girl. She's enjoying this. She couldn't latch on earlier properly, so it's a good thing that she can now. She's had her needles and her little foot prick and all her other checks, and she's very healthy and doing well. And so now we're home, and she's doing really well. I didn't bring a bib over. Oh. So I'm just going to put her up here, guys. You can see her little bum bum. She's got a very cute little shape to her. She curls up really well. She's got a little bit of bruising. Her little feet. She's got beautiful little feet. Gorgeous little feet. She has, so a few little details. She has a fused neck, poured in all in one piece. She's Eco 20. She has a very, very small little mouth in there. Very tiny little mouth. She has a bit of bruising still on her head. She doesn't have any hair at the moment, but it will come. It will come. So she's got a little bit there too. That's like a little stalk bite birthmark there. So she will be getting hair. She's not going to be a baldy. Well, she's not going to stay a baldy. She is going to grow hair. I just have to get some and then she'll be right. So her little hands, she has veins and mottling. I don't know how well you can see. She has veining, and on the top of her hand she has veins. She has a little bit of rosacea on her little cheeks and temples. Got a rubber tummy. I will just show her little tummy. I won't take her nappy off because she's just drank and she might pee-pee on me. So, just show you a little bit of her little tummy. It's the best I can do with the lighting that I have. It's a bit of natural light. I haven't got a light on, so some of her details. Probably can't see too well, but she does have veins and a bit of mottling on there. So yep, that's my new little girl. So guys, this is my very first silicone baby that I have painted myself. Yes, I painted her myself. It's taken me a couple of weeks because I can only do it on the weekends. And I've had to work every Friday for the last 3 weeks, so that's 1 day less that I'm home. But yeah, I probably did go a little bit overboard with her eyes. Looking in the camera, in person it's not so bad, but looking in the camera she does look quite red on her eyes. They were looking really good, but then I kind of went over them again when I did her lips again, and I probably shouldn't have. But I really wanted that mark up here on her eye because all of my kids had that on this eye. They had like a little stalk bite there. They didn't have them up here, they had them over there and on the back of their neck. So I did that with her because she's my first baby. She's got a few of my real children's little features. So she's Eco 20. She's soft, but she's not squishy soft. She's a nice firmness, but yeah, she doesn't have squishy tummy or anything. She's just a little plain Jane. But she's my very first try at painting, so I don't think I did too bad. In person she looks pretty good. She's got the dark nostrils. I don't know what else I can show you really. Her ears, not too bad. But yeah, there are a few things. She doesn't have eyebrows yet. I didn't do her eyebrows. So when I do her eyebrows, I might tone down her eyes just a little bit. Yeah, just tone them down just a tad. But the rest of her, I think she looks pretty good. I'm open for your opinions. Good or bad. I mean, just not nasty, obviously. But good or bad. I know, you know, she's not perfect. She's got a few skin tag kind of things, but that's like on her sculpt. Like, you know, you'll see a few little white, I don't know if I can get her closer. See, her head doesn't really, she's not that floppy, but so like this kind of thing there. That white, those white bits there, so that's part of her sculpt, you know. It's just silicone has that sometimes. So she does have a few little issues behind her knees. When she came to me as a blank sculpt, behind her knees weren't the best, but like, you know, I can easily fix that. But she's such a curled up cute little bundle. She's just so stinking cute. And now that she's painted and matted, I can play with her. So you will see more of her. I think she's just a really nice little size and a nice sculpt for cuddling. She just, that length and that leg that just curls up, like she's a perfect little cuddle baby. So yeah, like I didn't even mat her perfectly, you know. There are a few places I might have missed, but the majority of it is pretty good. And I did use that proper silicone matting powder for her, and it really does make it look like skin. It's translucent, and it really does look like skin, that matting powder. So I'm glad I invested in it. It was very expensive, even more so for us over here in Australia. And then you add the postage on, it's very pricey. So yeah, guys, this is my little Shadoe, spelled S-H-A-D-O-E, Shadoe. And I wanted her to have a different and special name, just because she's my first made baby, and she is very special. So she's eaten, so I can wrap her up again. I just love this baby. She's gorgeous. So I'll rug her up again and put her into bed now that she's gone back to sleep. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.